Welcome back to another part of Divorce Saved My Life. Now, I've kind of been walking you through different moments, different parts of this particular story that kind of led us to where we are. I've got another part for you. There was a night that we were actually heading out. We were going on vacation somewhere. I think it was like something that we absolutely needed. But before it was time to go, we had an explosion in our house. Our toilet in one of the bedrooms downstairs, it overflowed and it went everywhere. And so because of it, we had to leave because we couldn't flush the toilet. And I had to be sure that we could be in a place where there was a toilet that could flush, right? Well, earlier that day, John went to another rehearsal. And this particular time, I dropped him off. So I dropped him off at this particular place at this rehearsal. And he says to me, I'm just going to ride home with my friend. I'll leave the friend nameless. I'm going to ride home with my friend so you don't have to worry about coming back out here to pick me up. And I said, okay, that's fine. I text a friend. The friend is like, oh yeah, I got him. Don't worry about it. Okay, so we're all good. When I get back is when I find out about the toilet. And so, of course, there are provisions that need to be made in order for me to get this done. We can't stay here for the night. So not only am I trying to get this up, not leave the floors damaged or wet, that's going to cause more damage or whatever. Like, I'm trying to clean this up. I'm trying to evacuate my kids and my family. I think my mom was here. So I'm trying to get my mom. I'm trying to get my kids. On top of, I am calling this friend repeatedly. I'm calling, I'm texting, I'm not getting a response. I'm not getting anything. So I'm getting a little frantic because I'm like, I'm trying to figure this out. I have no way to get this friend. John isn't answering the phone. The friend's phone keeps going to voicemail. What am I going to do about this? So I get us all out. I get the hotel room. We're staying in the hotel. I leave the friend a message again saying, hey, this is where we are. If you get this message, let me know. This is where you can bring him or I can meet you, whatever needs to happen. I don't want to go to sleep because I haven't heard anything. Could you imagine? Like, I always like to ask that because I want to paint this picture, but I want to kind of put you in this moment with me, right? Like, all of these things are happening here at this house, and then I can't get John or the friend who's supposed to be bringing John home. I never hear from the friend. Not that night. Now, later on down the line, I hear from the friend, and I know exactly why the friend didn't answer the phone then. But that night, I didn't know. So later on that night, John calls me finally and says, hey, where are you? And I said, we're at the hotel. Where are you? I've been calling and trying to let you know what's going on. And he's like, well, I'm here on the porch. You're on the porch at the house? Yeah. I said, so your friend dropped you off on the porch and left you and didn't make sure that you got in the house? And he's like, yeah. Okay. I said, well, I'm going to come and pick you up because we're not there. So as I hang up, before I drive off, I get in my car. And guys, I'm exhausted. Mentally, physically, emotionally. But I want you to know that as exhausted as I was more awake than I had ever been. It was so much going on, and it was making me sad. Because after all of the things that John had been through, it was like my gut, my spirit was letting me know he's still up to no good. Now, John doesn't know that I know these things about Craigslist and about these other dating apps, Plenty of Fish and all of these other things that he was on. He doesn't know that I know any of this. I haven't told him. And can I just be clear? As of March 1st, 2026, I never mentioned it to him. Now, he may hear it now, but he hadn't heard it then. Let me be very clear. So he doesn't know that I know any of these things. But I'm sitting in my car realizing that all of the things that I was hoping was a fluke. Yeah, a fluke. Have you ever wanted something so bad? Y'all, I love marriage. I wanted my marriage. I don't care what nobody say. So in my mind, I'm like, it doesn't matter who he went down as. He's going to get up and he's going to be better. He's going to get up and he's going to be completely different. God has saved his life. He's changed his life. We're going to go forth and do what we've been called to do together. And this is almost going to be like this never even happened. That's what I wanted. But my spirit was letting me know from every pattern, from every picture, from every small fox that was turning into a molehill, that was not going to be my happily ever after. As this story continues to unfold, you'll see why. Stay tuned. Let's find out what happens next.